Hello everyone, welcome to Coder Corner. I'm your host Harish. In the last session we have looked into some of the lists, functionalities and understanding some lists, how lists work, and we will continue this doing it, and this is the second part of the list. So let's get into the video. So in the last video we have looked into the insert and append function. So we can look into something called as a remove and pop. Let us see how to use the pop. So we already know that this append function is used to append or insert any element into the given list at the last index. So what happens with pop? It does the reverse way. In a sense, it will remove the last element of the given list. So let us see what is currently the list 1 consists of. Then we will try to see. So since already we are printing the list 1 here, let's do it and see. And okay, you can see it, the last element is currently 10. So I want to use pop to remove it. So let's use pop. List 1 dot pop, and yeah, we can see what will be list 1 afterwards. And you can see 10 is been removed. Currently the list 1 doesn't have element 10, which was the last one. So what happens if I do this twice? If I run twice the pop, what should be your expectation? See, it runs twice, like first pop removed 10 and second pop removed 5. So it's removing the last elements. How many number of times you run this pop, that many times it goes, and until all the elements in the list are removed. So let us look into something called as sort. We want to sort a given list, and we want to see like how to sort any given list with specific integers. So in this given list we have integers. So print list 1, we want to sort it. So list 1 we can directly sort, and we can print list 1 again, compare it to the list 1 in the above section, and see, you can see what is happening here. This is an unorganized list 1, where here and here it is absolutely organized. You can see it, I guess. In ascending order is the regular pattern. So I make it true. Now see what happens. So it's a reverse sorted. So you can go for ascending order or descending order, anyway, whatever the pattern you are interested in. And okay, so what happens in a list? Let us select something called reverse. I want to do like this is the given list. I don't want to sort or anything, but I just want to reverse the whole list itself. We can use this list too now for this example. So we will reverse it. So list 2 and reverse. So we have reversed it, and let's print list 2 and see how it looks like. So as you can see, the initially the list is, let us do a counting, create a new list which has multiple repeatable variables. So let us say li, and so we have a list here. So what happens is, like, I want to find a count of a given element. Let us say like I want to find how many times 2 is in the given list. So we can look into it, and what is the value we are looking for? 2. So we can look into it, and let's see what will be the value. So it's repeated twice. Yes, it's repeated twice. What happens if I change the number of times and see it again? It's thrice. So in a given list we can find the count of any element by using the dot count. And one thing I would like to have is, for example, let us say like in the given list 2 we have like 2, 3 and high well. What happens if, like, for a given particular space I want to change the name or element in it? So let us say like high well is there, but I want to change the well to world. So I can directly call the index of that list. Let me show you. Going for a wrong position. I should go for 0, man, because it's already reversed. Stupid. Now it works fine. So we have already changed the positions here, so we should observe this also and do it. I think you guys are understanding. So how to replace the value of a given element from the given list. So we can give some whatever the value we want and replace it. Then we can talk about another topic called sublists. What is a sublist? We can create initially a bigger list, and first sublist will contain, let us say, names. So then my name is name1, something like that. How do we separate sublists? By comma. Each list is actually considered as a value. So normally how we in the list we separate any element by comma, we do the same here, and we'll write another list, probably their ages. So, and you wanted to ask like how we fetch the element, because it is 2 square brackets. Simple. Add another square bracket. Let me show you. Let's say sublist. You are going to access the first sublist, then the second sublist. You have to decide. So let us select the first sublist, the index will be 0. Inside that list we want to access element 2, so the index is 1. So you get it? If we are trying to access this name 2, we have to give it, but if you want to access only the whole list itself, the 0 first index is enough. So let's print it. And finally, one thing I wanted to give, that's like, let us think about errors possibly occurrence in a given list. So let me say the list 1 currently li is this, whatever this is. I want to give index which is out of the length. The currently the length is 9, and what happens if I give something called 10 and I want the element 10? Let's see what error it throws. So this is like understanding errors. And you can see what is happening here. List index out of range. Yeah. So this, whatever the index we are giving, is not into the given length of the list. So it is something out of it. So that's simple as that. In such scenarios, we can do something called try and exception that we will learn later. But currently, to understand what is this index error, that is something we are giving an index which is not accessible for the given list. So any index out of the given range of the list, it will throw index error.